For all mankind's dreams about reaching new worlds, we had always been tied to the one that created us. The signal changed all that. Sent from an uncharted part of the galaxy, it told us how to escape the confines of our world. So we followed its instructions and built vast seed ships that we sent across the galaxy to populate new worlds and search for the origin of the signal. Decades passed, and the more worlds we colonized, the more fractured we became. The new worlds wanted independence, but Earth wouldn't allow it. Then the colonists found the source of the signal, and everything changed again. They traced the transmission to the crash site of what was believed to be an escape pod. There was no evidence of a crew, just wreckage. But there was new technology there, and the colonies used it to strike a deal. Earth could study the wreckage in return for colonial independence. However, the deal turned sour. Earth scientists discovered something valuable at the site, something they wouldn't share. Afraid of what they might have found, the colonies expelled the Earth team. In response, Earth revoked their right to self-rule. War was inevitable. A war fought over those vast distances is expensive. Neither side could maintain the struggle for long. But nor could they back down. The war had to end. But we could not have predicted how far they would go to end it.
This is the director's cut of Strike Suit Zero. And now, the clock turns again.
You are required to undergo a flight assessment before you can return to duty. If you pass, you'll be transferred directly to the Earth fleet. Flight team leader Reynolds will take you through your evaluation. Reynolds, remember, your disciplinary detail is not over until the end of the shift.
Copy that, Command. It's been a pleasure.
Until the end of the shift, Reynolds. No shortcuts.
Adams, we'll start slow, with a freighter inspection at the loading platform. I'm uploading a navigation waypoint to your ship now. If you look around, you'll notice everyone else is leaving. They're all being sent forward to the fleet. My team's already there, and the only thing stopping me joining them is you. Command wants me to decide whether you're fit enough to fly. You are the last ordeal in what has been a torturously dull disciplinary detail. After this, I'll get posted back to my unit. So, let's get it over with. Locking in coordinates to our next destination. There she is, up ahead. The UNE freighter Proteus. She's been doing supply runs to the fleet for the last few days. Proteus, you all set?
Copy that, Reynolds. Just waiting for clearance.
Gold gauge is live, Proteus. Please confirm your flight plan.
Flight plans changed. I received new orders about 5 minutes ago. I've been rerouted to some R&D station in the middle of nowhere.
Can't be worse than back here, right? Still, I haven't received an update. Hang on. Yeah, it's coming through now. You're good to go.
Copy that. Moving into full position.
Okay, Adams, stay close. We'll see her off. Says you were suspended on a psych evaluation. It says Adams was found dazed and confused on orbital 17. Adams displayed an inability to follow orders. Now that I can relate to. It's how I got bounced back here. It also says you can't remember anything about it, which is pretty convenient.
Hey, not every day I get out stumbling like a drunk.
Locking in coordinates to our next destination.
Okay, we're clear of orbital 17. Let's see how much you remember about weapon systems. First, I want you to target the wreckage. Okay, targeting checks out. I'll bring your plasma cannons online. When the frame of your targeting reticule turns red, you're in weapons range. Now, let's see you take that wreckage apart. Don't forget, plasma cannons drain weapons energy. Don't spam your shots. Give the guns time to recharge. So you remember how to fire your plasma cannons.
We'll move on to the missile systems. Adams, target another wreck. Hold your missile trigger until you get a tone. Release to fire. So far, so good. The Apex fighter carries a total of 4 weapon systems, 2 cannons and 2 missile systems. Always carefully select your loadout before launch and switch to whatever system is appropriate at the time.
Reynolds, we've detected some unauthorized fault signatures in your area.
We've got a visual, Command. 3 targets, Colonial Interceptors.
Confirmed. Destroy targets and return to base.
Okay, Adams, playtime's over. Weapons free. Take them out. Switch to machine guns to strip down their shields. Clear. Good work, Adams. God knows how they got in this deep. I'm picking up an emergency transmission from the Proteus.
This is Proteus. We were ambushed 1 fold out. We are under attack.
I read you, Proteus. We're within range. Transmit your location.
You better hurry. We're not gonna hold out much longer.
Coordinates locked in. Let's go. There's the Proteus, and a lot more interceptors. Oops, watch those missile interceptors. Your ship will tell you when an enemy has a missile lock. Your EMP can break the lock, but timing is essential. Wait until the HUD gives you a range indication and a proximity tone. Then fire the EMP. Oops, weapons free. Take them out. Nicely done, Adams. Screw the rest of the evaluation. You pass. Proteus, you okay?
Just about. Thanks, Reynolds. That was close.
Command, we're with the Proteus. The second stage fold gate is fried.
Understood. You have new orders. You and Adams are to escort the Proteus to her destination.
What? No! I'm tied back to the fleet to rejoin the 407.
You have your orders, Reynolds. You and Adams are to escort the Proteus. Unless you want another 2 months on disciplinary detail.
Fine. Escort the Proteus. And then?
Follow instructions on arrival. Only after that are you free to return to the 407th.
Okay, Adams. Looks like we're stuck with each other for a little longer.
just a little bit faster. And yeah, controls-wise, they had R2 to shoot, R1 for the missile key, but I wasn't a fan of that, so I had A be the missile key and R2 for guns. Okay. Cool. We got gold. Alright. Spread all the wreckage. Good. The outpost this time. Huh. Alright. Destroy 2 or more corvettes to unlock this upgrade. Fair enough. One missile rack, 2 rockets. Okay.
Proteus, are these coordinates right? This place is deserted.
This is a place. It's not on any of the charts, though.
Why are we here? Looks like someone's home.
Team Leader Reynolds, Adams. Welcome to the UNE's Thor Research Facility.
Who is this?
My designation is Control. You can refer to me as an AI, but that description is inadequate. However, we are short on time, and explanations will have to wait. Colonial forces are closing on this position. I need the Proteus to dock, so that I can leave the station.
Proteus, what do your orders say?
I gave the orders. You were told to follow instructions on arrival.
Confirmed. The orders were checked and verified.
Okay, Proteus. Dock and load up so we can get out of here and back to the fleet.
The first wave of colonial fighters have arrived. There are more coming.
Adams, weapons free. Let's take them down. Control, I'm looking at your image and I don't see an AI.
I am embedded within the body and mind of the scientist, Dr. Isabella Abram.
Right. Adams, Proteus, give me a secure channel. I don't like this. If this place is important, why was it shut down? Why was she left here, and why is she calling the shots? We should fold out and join the fleet. Those were our original orders.
Excuse me for interrupting your private discussion, but I would advise against your suggested course of action. I understand this is unsettling, but you are making decisions without the relevant data. There is only one viable path open to you, and that is to follow my instructions. I do not have time to explain.
Why? What's gonna happen?
The Colonials intercepted the transmission containing your flood plan. They have diverted ships to investigate the source. Those fighters are just the beginning. More ships are approaching. If we do not leave within the correct time frame, there is a 98% probability that you will lose the war. If we leave in time, we can reduce the probability to a manageable 87%. If you stay, you will die here. Prototype. It needs a pilot.
And you expect me to fly this thing?
That will not be necessary. I have checked your files. If I am to maintain a predictable sequence of events, Adams must pilot the ship.
Okay, they're folding out. We bought ourselves some time. Adams, get in there and pick up the ship. I don't want to be here any longer than we have to. And Adams, be careful.
Adams, the ship you are about to fly is an advanced dual-role fighter craft called the Strike Suit. You will start in the ship's default state, Pursuit Mode. However, the primary feature of the ship is Strike Mode. To transform into Strike Mode, the ship requires a specific type of fold energy. I call this energy flux. I will launch some drones to demonstrate. Destroy the drones in pursuit mode to replenish flux. Transform into strike mode. In strike mode, the ship can perform lateral maneuvers to evade missiles or weapons fire. Strike mode's cannons to destroy the drones. Be aware that firing the cannons depletes the stored flux. In strike mode, the ship can automatically orient to the next. Wave of colonial ships is closing. It is time to test your skills against live opponents. Button. You can mark multiple targets by moving the reticule over enemies whilst the missile button is held. Release the missile button to fire. Be aware that locking on and launching missiles depletes the stored flux. Another wave of colonial ships is closing. You can use them to test the effectiveness of the strike mode missile system.
Yeah, rule of thumb is 3 for interceptors, about 4 to 5 for fighters, and I think like 8 for corvettes.
fighters. Adams, take them down, but watch out for those turrets. This feels all wrong. Attacks back at Earth and here at the edge of UNE space? What the hell is going on?
The Colonials are planning a major offensive. The Earth fleet has massed to intercept them.
Why are we wasting time here?
We are waiting. In time, we will rendezvous with the survivors.
What the hell does that mean?
More enemy ships inbound.
I don't want to be targeting wreckage, I want to target fighters.
Sky's clear. For now. Control, tell me you're ready to go.
The Proteus is loaded and ready.
Proteus, clear the station. Let's get out of here before things get any worse.
Okay. Huh. Alright. Take down all torpedoes fired at the carrier to unlock this upgrade. Oh, fantastic. These bonus suits. Oh, I don't have the Revenant unlocked yet. I have to go beat some more missions or wait.
Something's wrong. The coordinates check out, but where's the fleet?
We're looking at it. What's left of it? God, what the hell happened here? There's no colonial wreckage. How is that possible?
The Colonials have something new. It destroyed your fleet and ripped through the planet below.
The Colonials don't have anything like that kind of firepower. Not even with the Black Fleet.
They do now.
We need to look for survivors. Adams, stay sharp. Proteus, stay close. Enemy fighters inbound. Weapons free. Engage the enemy. He's coming after you. They're folding out. Area clear. Let's keep moving.
Mayday! Mayday! This is Captain Edward Carrow of the UNE frigate Mercury. We're under attack, and our defenses are down.
This is Flight Leader Reynolds, Mercury. Good to hear someone made it. We're on our way. Adams, get in close. Protect the frigate. Proteus, stay back.
We're trying to get the turrets back online. It's going to take some time. Just keep them off us till then.
A missile strike.
Plasma turrets and missile bays are now online. The Mercury is now fully armed and operational.
Switching targets.
Enemy corvette folding in. When she fires torpedoes, move to intercept. Reynolds.
What the hell happened here?
Where do I start? We had the entire fleet waiting for them. We thought we could end this war once and for all. But then they folded in with something. I've never seen anything like it. Whatever it was fast. And surrounded by some kind of storm that stopped our drives dead. After that, they just picked us off one by one. We're lucky any of us are left. When they were done, they hung around just long enough to test a new toy on the world below.
Sounds like you've been through hell.
And then some.
What happened to the 407th?
They're gone.
I should have been here. We got held up picking up an AI with a god complex and the smart piece of hardware that Adams is flying.
That detour probably saved your life. Look, Reynolds, whatever it is, it's headed for Earth.
What do you want to do?
The last attack folded in from a short distance out. Reynolds, take your wingman. Go check it. We'll finish our repairs. Report back the moment you find anything.
Copy that. Proteus, stay close to the Mercury. You heard him, Adams. Let's go. Mercury, we found something. There's a UNE carrier pinned down by an enemy capital ship and multiple attack teams. Sir, I think it's the Arcadia.
He's still in one piece?
Barely. We're heavily outgunned here, requesting immediate support.
We're on our way. Keep them busy.
Arcadia, this is Flight Leader Reynolds. Captain McCallum, are you there?
Copy that, Reynolds. I didn't think anyone else survived.
There's a few of us, sir. Need any help?
Right now, I'll take anything I can get.
Don't worry, sir. The Mercury is inbound. Sit tight. Adams, Colonial Corvettes are targeting the carrier. Take down the torpedoes and scratch those Corvettes when you get the chance.
This is UNE Frigate Mercury. It's good to see you in one piece, sir.
Appreciate it. Now take down that capital ship. Reynolds, Adams, target the frigate's flak turrets. That'll give the Mercury's torpedoes a chance to break through.
Adams, I've uploaded markers to identify weak points on the enemy ship. Target these structural weaknesses to inflict massive damage.
Turrets destroyed.
Mercury, going for the kill. Reynolds, Adams, provide support.
Sir, the frigate's preparing to fold out. Shall we go after them?
No, let them go. We're in no shape to chase them down.
Secured, sir.
But not for long. We need to get out of here.
Captain McCallum, the enemy are taking their weapon to Earth. They're going to destroy it. We have to go back.
And do what exactly? We're outgunned and up against a weapon we don't understand.
Captain McCallum, I can help. I have a plan.
Control? What are you doing here?
We picked her up at the Thule facility, Captain.
I thought they shut that place down after Akira.
They did. I stayed.
And your team?
They were killed shortly after the project was shut down.
Proteus, you better bring her aboard. I have a lot of questions. Copy that, Arcadia.
Captain, your questions will have to wait. You do not have much time. A group of colonial capital ships is approaching. Their vanguard will fold in at any moment.
Copy that. We've got fighters incoming.
Reynolds, Adams, take them down.
Captain McCallum, the colonial capital ships will be here soon. We have to send the Mercury away before they arrive.
We have enemy ships incoming, and you want to divert my only other capital ship?
Yes, Captain. I have a solution, but the Mercury must leave before they arrive. It is vital if you wish to prevent the enemy from destroying Earth. The colonial ships are not affected by their weapon. I need the Mercury to find out how that is possible.
Mercury, you receiving this? Copy that, Arcadia. Controls forwarded a flight plan, but we're not leaving you to fight alone. I appreciate that, Carol, but I need you to do what she says. Do you trust her, sir? No, but right now, she's the only edge we have. Yes, sir. Orders confirmed. Moving into full position. Control, I'm putting everything on the line here. Give me something I can work with.
The colonial force is made up of 2 frigates and multiple attack groups. You need to hold on as long as you can. Use the fighter craft to intercept the torpedoes.
What am I waiting for? Miracle?
No. That term implies you will have a positive reaction.
Let's see what that ship can do. Not gonna last long against those frigates. Control, whatever your solution is, I need it now.
It is in hand, Captain. You need to hold out a few seconds longer.
You better be right.
It's going basic.
is Commander Bowman of the Tartars. You look like you're in need of assistance.
Sir, yes, sir.
No problem, Arcadia. It's your lucky day. My little fleet needs a carrier. After this, you belong to me.
Yes, sir.
All ships, blow those colonial pickets apart.
Control, give me a secure channel.
Captain?
Bowman was your solution? He's obsessive, unstable. He doesn't care about Earth. He only cares about hunting down the Black Fleet.
Which is one of the reasons he is still alive. And his obsession with the Black Fleet is not entirely irrelevant. More importantly, Captain, you need his support to survive.
And he's the reason why you sent the Mercury away.
The Mercury had to leave before Commander Bowman could override my instructions.
Wasn't Bowman the one who shut your project down?
Commander Bowman was happy to use the project when it suited him. After Akira, he felt differently.
After Akira, everybody felt differently. You're aware he will put us in the fire. Whatever plan you had in mind, he won't go for it.
I am aware of his obsession, Captain, but we need a way to survive until the Mercury returns.
Well, you may just have made that a whole lot harder.
And I do admit that one time, when the frigates got blown up, I got stuck on the wreckage and, got gibbed and squished. That wasn't fun. Whoa. Okay. So, Commander Bowman is bloody nuts. Ah. How much a pitiful little band of survivors managed to give a big population of colonists a lot of grief. Alright. Like, I try to defend Earth. Did I get this one? Yes, I did. Alright, save all freighters to get an energy efficiency upgrade. I'll take that.
We are a diminished fleet, and we must fight the war of the few. We will keep hitting the colonials until they have no choice but to send the Black Fleet against us. And when they do, I will finally destroy them, as we will destroy the enemy flotilla today. First, we will use our freighters to lure in their fighters and corvettes. Then we will draw them all into the nebula to disable their missile and torpedo systems. And when their capital ships come for the Arcadia, then, and only then, my cruisers will fold in and destroy them. You have your orders. Bowman out.
Captain, the enemy have begun their attack. Fight Fighter groups approaching.
Flight teams, keep those freighters safe.
I was not expecting to see you again. I was under the impression the field team were all dead.
I am the only survivor. When the station was evacuated, I stayed behind.
Gratuitous.
Not for them.
They were killed during the evacuation by colonials, I believe. Hardly surprising since your planet Akira started this war.
It was your operation, Commander. I did what was required.
30,000 civilians died in the process.
I am aware, Commander.
Be careful this one, McCallum. It is not what it appears to be. The tactical advantages it gives us are useful, but seductive. We'll use it for now, but be under no illusion. Control is not to be trusted.
A group of enemy corvettes are closing on our position. Work on those corvettes. Now, finish off those fighters before the rest of the flotilla moves in. The capital ships are converging on our position. This is it. All ships move towards the nebula. Time to see if Bowman's plan pays off.
Enemy fighters closing. Eliminate all targets.
I'll have to go into guns range for this one and shit, heavy fighters.
Wave retreating. Their capital ships will be closing in. Stand by.
Finish off those fighters while you can. Enemy capital ships coming in fast. Commander Bowman, the trap is sprung. Commander Bowman? Bowman! Damn. Flight team, buy us some time. Adams, let's see the strike suit in action. enemy capital ships incoming. Christ. 2 cruisers in support. We don't stand a chance. All flight teams, hold them off as long as you can. Focus on their attack teams and take out those beam turrets. Cruisers to take the bait. All ships, open fire! That's the beam turrets down. Now hit them with everything you have.
Alright, 4 for 4 on the freighters, and, well, yeah. I'm not going for scoring runs right now. Ooh, medium plasma. I'll take it. Okay. Nice. Oh, hit and run. Oh, I'm gonna hate this. I might have to do this again because, well, like I said for the last installment, I might have to skip some cutscenes to, you know, get some of the damage. Gotta get in there, cause a shit ton of damage, and get out.
It is vital we hit each target simultaneously. Each team will hit its targets and return to base. You have your orders.
Team 1, your assigned target is a series of supply platforms. Team 2 and Team 3 are closing on their respective targets now. Get ready.
This mission is a disaster waiting to happen. We've got to clear down these objectives as fast as possible.
Ensure you stay close to your mission objectives. You must complete each target group before moving on to the next.
First platform's done. Let's move on to the next one. One more platform to go. Some freighters are making a break for it. Roberts, take 2 squads and chase down those ships. The rest of you are with me. Adams, let's take out these supplies. Move on to the next target group.
Reynolds, Adams, the other teams are encountering heavy resistance. Team 2 will not complete their objectives in the allotted time without additional support.
Control, our orders are to destroy our targets and return to the fleet.
That is correct. And I cannot ask you to directly disobey the commander's orders. But you might prefer to take an alternate route when you return to the fleet.
Understood, Control. Adams, let's finish this up. And after that, we've got a detour to make on the way home. Relocating to new coordinates.
Reynolds, Adams, thank God. We didn't think Command would send anyone.
They didn't. Now, how can we help?
Keep these guys off us while we hit our targets. And if any of those freighters move an inch, take them down. Our brief was clear. If they escape, the mission's over.
Copy that. Adams, check your objectives. Adams, take out supplies when you get the chance. But stay focused on your main objective.
Reynolds, you're out of your sector. Report.
Sir, Team 2 needed assistance.
some direct orders to focus on your own target.
With all due respect, sir, this mission is screwed. Is Commander Bowman trying to get us killed?
I don't like it any more than you do, Reynolds. But Control insists we need him. And when he's involved, she's as much a risk as we are.
Why? What's between those two? What happened at Akira?
The colony's blockaded the signal site. Bowman was ordered to break the blockade. We went to warn him, and he was under pressure to avoid UNE casualties. But Bowman wanted to completely obliterate the colonial resistance. So, he brought in Control. Control's instructions were to shatter the blockade without UNE losses. She came up with a plan. Bowman executed it.
Proposed using a civilian habitat as cover. The UNE ships fired through it and obliterated both the blockade and the habitat. The plan met the brief perfectly. UNE losses were negligible.
But that triggered the war.
That moment changed everything.
Arms, we need to get that station ready for the bombers. Strip down the turrets so they can close on the target. coordinates for the final objective. Team 3, this is Team 1. What's your status?
Reynolds, we lost most of our team. Nobody mentioned that cruiser in the mission brief. Control managed to divert the frigate Oster our way, but she's massively outgunned.
Copy that. Adams, the frigate's in a bad way. We need to move fast. Hit the cruiser with strafing runs. Focus on the beam turrets and heavy plasma cannons. You don't have time to take out the flak turrets, so watch yourself. Control, requesting a bomber team to take down the cruiser. We need it now. Ready for the bombers. You know the drill. Focus on the flak turrets.
Reynolds, this is Team 2. Control said you needed a hand. Figured we return the favor.
Copy that. Enemy reinforcements have arrived. Those are Black Fleet ships. Confirmed. Stay clear. Do not engage. All ships retreat. Fold out immediately.
Yeah, it's a hell of a lot easier to do this mission. Really just complete everything on normal. Mainly because of capital ship weak spots. I'm surprised I even managed to get all the turrets out in time, but... Yep. That saved me quite a few headaches. Is it possible for me to get 500k? Oh, absolutely. But do I want to pursue that right now? No. Well, we drew out the Black Fleet, and we damaged the colonial infrastructure a lot. At least forced them to come back. Oh boy, the minefield. Okay. We need rockets. Take down 18 mines. I'm surprised we don't use the interceptor lock to start. Huh. Take down 18 mines. Alright.
fleet is now well inside the nebula. Missile systems are no longer operational. Sensors and long-range communications have also been affected.
Understood. All ships retain line of sight. Flight teams sweep the area for mine formations.
Active mine signatures detected. They are closing on the Arcadia.
Here they come. The mines will target capital ships, not fighters. Intercept them before they get too close. Adams, Reynolds, Control will assign you to priority objectives as they occur.
And I need to be credited with 18
Captain
mine
McCallum,
kills.
sir.
Reynolds, make it quick.
Sir, those were Black Fleet ships back at the supply depot.
Bowman's plan is working.
I've had first-hand experience of them, sir, 5 years ago at Ares. It is not something I'm keen to repeat.
I understand your concerns, Reynolds, but Bowman's after blood. Command sent him after the Black Fleet so he could redeem himself for Akira. But when he first found them, they wiped out his entire flotilla, and he ran. He's been after revenge ever since. It's all he cares about.
Are we going to survive him?
I honestly don't know.
Mines are closing on the Tartarus.
Adams, Reynolds. Assist Commander Bowman. The Arcadia is secure. Is approaching the Aurora.
We're on it, Control. Adams, new targets.
My bad.
Enemy
detected.
Their comms will be as limited as ours. Adams, Reynolds, take them down before they can fold out. Damn it! They folded. Control, do you have them?
I'm tracking their movement. They can't fold far inside the nebula. Transmitting coordinates now.
Reynolds, take a team and hunt them down. They must not warn Taranto.
Control, we found them. They're approaching an installation up ahead.
Understood. Move in closer. I need to know what it is. You may engage the fighters at your discretion.
Copy that. Come on, Adams, let's take a look.
That's another kill.
Control, the installation is a communications relay point.
Understood. It will be one of many used to relay comms traffic through the nebula. I can jam their transmissions for a short period, but there is not much time before they alert Taranto to your presence. You need to destroy the comms relays, but you will have to destroy their shield generators first.
The shield generators are down. Take out the comms relays. An enemy patrol's coming in. Stay focused. Take down the comms relays first. Relays destroyed. Let's deal with those fighters before they fold out.
He's evading.
Destroyed.
I have extrapolated the location of a central comms station. All enemy communications will pass through this location. If you destroy it, it will cripple their communications network and remove any possibility of a warning reaching Taranto. Head to these coordinates. A support team will meet you there. Secure the area before the support team arrives.
Some shuttles are trying to escape the base. Adams, we can't let them go. Take them out. Shuttle's destroyed. Keep an eye on that station. More shuttles may try to escape.
Reynolds, the installation's primary structures are shielded.
Copy that. Adams, you know what to do. We're launching interceptors. Team.
Confirmed. The UNE Aurora and a bomber team are en route. I must now destroy the comms relays. I will jam them for as long as I can. Take them out before they transmit.
Get up and out there.
This is the Aurora. We are here to take this place apart. We'll need you to fly cover for us.
Copy that, sir. Are leaving the station. Adams, don't let them get away. position. Adams, don't let them get away. Enemy shields up.
Launching torpedoes!
This should be the last shuttle.
Shuttle's destroyed. Keep an eye on that station. More shuttles may try to escape.
Commander, the battle is over. The nebula is secure.
Good work! Now, finally, on to Taranto.
Cool, Seekers and 28 out of 29 mines. I'll take it. And a 4.30x time bonus. We're close to it. Yeah! This one's also very friendly for scoring runs. Well, when you get later strike suits. Maybe you'll do some scoring runs with other craft later, but... Alright. Managed to make it to Taranto and also knocked out the Colonial's back door. Okay. Get in here. Kill 10 fighters to get Shield Plus. Alright, I can do that. Yeah, this is a bomber exclusive mission. Have to kill 10 fighters. Where are those Seekers? Yep. Take max Seekers, and we're all nice and golden.
Finally, Taranto, with a bulk of their fleet en route to Earth. This is our chance to do some real damage to the colonial war machine. We do this right, and they'll have no choice but to send the entire Black Fleet against us.
Adams, you have been assigned to a bomber team. Your objective is to destroy the ship pens. Reynolds will be flying escort.
Adams, the bomber you're flying is essentially a mobile missile platform. If a fighter or turret gets in your way, use your missiles to take them out. The bomber's primary weapons are its torpedoes.
Adams, the ship pens have a single structural weakness: the fuel cells. The cells are armored, but your torpedoes are powerful enough to break through. The resulting explosion should trigger a chain reaction that will destroy the entire pen and the ships within it.
That's one pen down. Good work. Move on to the next target.
target the fuel platforms.
Lost one. Good work. Now move on to the next pen.
What do they do with this? I honestly like the pens in the OG version a little bit better.
Shields regenerated.
Okay, we're done with the frigate pens. It's time to move on to the main event.
Adams, you are now approaching the cruiser pens. Once again, target the fuel cells to destroy them.
This is closing on you. We're launching cruisers. All bomber teams, take them down.
Commander, the Colonials are launching cruisers.
I'm moving the fleet in to assist. Stick to your targets.
Enemy shields up.
ships are outgunned. We need to retreat.
Denied. We'll keep hitting this place until the Black Fleet themselves come running.
Commander, the Black Fleet aren't coming. This is suicide. We have to fall back.
You have my orders. Engage the enemy.
Commander, we leave now or it all ends here.
Captain, it is time. Commander Bowman has served his purpose. You need to take the fleet and leave. There is still time to save Earth, but we have to leave now. I no longer have any tactical need for the Commander.
Is this always your intention, Control? To abandon him?
Yes, Captain. But if it helps, any other option would result in the total annihilation of your fleet.
Okay, Control. In that case, give me a command override. All ships, this is Captain McCallum. Backed by the rules of precedence and regulations concerning transference of authority, I am declaring Commander Bowman unfit for command, and I am taking charge of the fleet. Put simply, I cannot allow him to put you or your ships at risk any longer. All those that wish to follow me, disengage and retreat to your emergency full positions now.
All flight teams, escort the Arcadia. Cover the retreat.
Damn you, McCallum. I'll make you pay for this. Even if I have to fight my way through the entire colonial fleet to do it.
Commander, Captain McCallum is not responsible for your predicament. I am.
Control. Explain yourself.
The Thule team were not killed by colonial fighters, Commander. They were executed by UNE ships to minimize your exposure to Akira.
Is this another one of your games, Control? I have one for you. Why weren't you on that shuttle? If you could predict what was gonna happen, why is it you let everyone else die? You should have died with them. You were responsible for Akira, for everything.
Yes, but Abrams' team were not.
We should never have brought you to Thule. I should never have let Abram anywhere near you.
But you did, Commander. And Dr. Abram cared for her team. This is my gift to her. Goodbye, Commander.
A lot of redubbing, and yeah, Captain McCallum doesn't sound as Fox Mulderish as he does in the original cut.
The fleet is secure, Captain.
Got 100,000 points, I don't care. I could have done this faster, but I'm not gonna kick and scream about that. How many fighters did I shoot down? 22 and 7 heavies. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do distress call. Maybe once, maybe twice. Destroy the enemy cruiser. I'm not gonna enjoy that one bit. I mean, could I pull it off? Oh, absolutely. But this is gonna be tight.
Your objective is to safeguard the Mercury and secure the intel she's carrying. She's being pursued by an enemy force of unknown size. Eliminate the threat and secure the intel.
We've reached the rendezvous. No contacts. Holding position.
It is vital you secure the Mercury. If you lose her, you lose Earth.
Cold signature detected. We have a visual. Mercury, what's your status?
The Colonials are right behind us. We have the intel, but we can't transmit. We have to take it to Control.
Mercury, this is UNE Cruiser Titan. How long until you can fold out?
We overloaded our drive just trying to stay ahead of them. We're going to need some time.
Copy that, Mercury. Moving to cover your location.
Enemy contacts folding in.
Guard yourselves. Those are Black Fleet ships. Mercury, if you can do anything to speed up your drive recharge, do it. All ships, defend the Mercury.
Adams, let's see if we can even the odds. Take out the frigate's heavy turrets, but watch out for those fighters. The Black Fleet only recruits the best.
Corvettes are targeting the Mercury. Intercept those torpedoes and scratch those corvettes.
Frigate's main guns are down.
Copy that. Let's finish her off.
Stall it. We need to give the Mercury enough time to fold out.
Our drive's coming back online. Transmitting estimated time to fold.
Shields restored. Those last few impacts overheated the containment field. We need more time.
Oh, get out of here. I'll give you all the time in the world, Mercury. Just hold on.
Drive's ready. Moving into full position.
Copy that. Adams, Reynolds, fold out with Mercury. She needs an escort. Control, the Mercury is folded out. The enemy are in pursuit. Adams and Reynolds are acting escort.
Control. We folded right into the Black Fleet carrier. This is going to be a running battle until we can fold again.
Adams, let's give those Black Fleet aces something to think about.
Adams, Reynolds. The intel is secure. Fold out to the rendezvous point.
Cool, some extra armor. Alright, so... gigantic alien ship the Colonials call the Relic. Ooh. The storm generator. Oh, I gotta do this mission twice. Alright. Okay. Yeah, next Tuesday, we'll cover the second half of the game. Yeah, nice thing about the director's cut is it came with almost all of the DLC out of the gate, so yay for that. That's kind of been the reason I haven't really touched the original as much with the DLC, because I'm going, yeah. Yeah, next Tuesday we'll do the second half of base game. After that, we'll do the Heroes of the Fleet campaign, and then maybe after that, if I want to do, try my hand at some scoring runs again, maybe try to get my way to the top 100 or something, I can do that. The one thing that kind of sucks about most online leaderboards is if your local save data gets lost or corrupted for whatever reason, like what happened with this game for me when I just tried to boot it up a while ago. It's like, oh, we're sorry, your save data all got corrupted. I'm going, crap, I don't even remember what my personal bests are anymore. Fun times. Fun times. But, yeah, we'll see about that, and then if there's any other rail shooters or arcadey space or combat flight simulators that I want to try my hands on, or maybe a couple of mecha games again, who knows. Yeah, we'll cross those bridges when we get there. But anyways, I am DONE for the night. Yeah, did I go through the whole game in one sitting? Probably, but that's a weekend thing, not a weeknight thing for me. Well, that's it for now, so thank you guys for coming by. I'll see you guys next time, but in the meantime, stay sweet, stay sensational, don't be salty, and I will see you guys later. Have a good one, everybody.